and current status of the Zamfara State Fertilizer Blending Plant. The immediate past governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, has alleged that the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC) lacks internal democracy and active party structures. El-Rufai was speaking at a national conference in Abuja on strengthening democracy in Nigeria. El-Rufai, who posted a report on his X handle today, described the state of governance and opposition in the country as a national emergency, accusing APC of abandoning its founding principles and fostering poor leadership. He stated that he no longer recognized the APC, noting that no party organ or caucus has met in the last 2 years. The former governor criticized the quality of leadership emerging from political parties, attributing it to unqualified delegates. El-Rufai urged political parties to set higher standards for candidates and delegates, noting that the Constitution's minimum requirement of a secondary school certificate should not suffice for party nominations. He further appealed to opposition parties to set aside their differences and form a united front to save the country's democracy. Moving on, the federal government has deported 828 illegal immigrants in 2024 as part of its intensified effort to combat irregular migration and enhance our national security. The Minister of Interior, Olubumitunji Ojo, disclosed this at a media parley with heads of agencies under the ministry this afternoon in Abuja. Highlighting the government's achievement, the minister stated that in the last 1 year, 137 victims of trafficking were intercepted, and in 2024 alone, 828 foreigners were repatriated by the Nigerian Immigration Service. As part of broader reforms, it disclosed that the government implemented measures to modernize border operations and immigration systems. These include integrating Nigerian passports into the International Civil Aviation Organization Public Key Directory, allowing seamless verification worldwide, and establishing a centralized visa approval center in Abuja to streamline visa processing. The minister noted that the NIS also cleared a backlog of 200,000 passport applications within 3 weeks in 2023 and issued over 1.8 million passports in 2024. Meanwhile, the Minister of Interior, Olubumitunji Ojo, has disclosed that the federal government raked in approximately 2.4 billion naira from marriage contracts via its marriage registry in 2024. He revealed this at a media parley in Abuja on Tuesday. He stated that marriage registry has become a substantial source of income as the ministry in 2023 surpassed its projected revenue from marriage contracts, collecting over 892 million naira. The minister also revealed that over 3.2 billion naira was generated from expatriate quota applications, marking a 150% increase in overall revenue. Mr. Tunji Ojo further revealed that the federal government plans to further strengthen the security around the nation's borders to curtail the influx of irregular migrants. In another development, governors of the South-South geopolitical zone this afternoon met in Yenagoa, the Bayelsa state capital, over economic and security issues plaguing the region. In attendance at the meeting were governors Basio II of Cross Rivers, Sharif Obrawari of Delta, Sim Fubara of Rivers, Umar Eno of Akwa Ibom, and the host Bayelsa Governor Doye Dire. However, Edo State Governor Senator Monday Okpebolo was noticeably absent. The governor did not send any representative. The session, hosted by Governor Doye Dire of Bayelsa State, took place at the Governor's Conference Room, Government House, Yenagoa. In his opening address, Governor Dire underscored the strategic importance of the gathering, emphasizing the need for greater synergy among the 6 South-South states. He highlighted critical areas for collaboration, including security, agriculture, education, power, environment, tourism, and youth empowerment through sports, ICT, and entrepreneurship. And here in Osun, residents of Osogbo, the state capital, have called on Governor Ademola Adeleke to fast-track the flyover construction project currently ongoing in two axes of the state. This comes as the state government elapses the one-year ultimatum it gave for the completion of the flyover road project. Some of the residents who spoke with Western Spring Television News decried the effect of the dust that comes from the construction works.
The dust is affecting us. We used to clean every day. The government should make it snappy. So they should do it on time because of the dust. Even it's not good for the health. I have a baby, so I don't used to take her here because of the dust. So they should do it quick.
You know, they are no more fast on the two bridges again. You know, I thought that since they have opened this, they should, you know, fast track the two bridges. But it's like they are now on, you know, the work is no more fast.
Meanwhile, in Lagos, a member of the State House of Assembly, Desmond Elliott, has asked Lagosians to discourage roadside parking in the state. The actor turned politician stated this when Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu commissioned 4 roads in the Amu ward of a local government area of the state today. Honorable Elliott, who represents Surulere constituency and serves as chairman of the House Committee on Works, asked Lagosians to own the roads in the state and disallow articulated vehicles from turning them into parking lots. He stated that the road is not for containers to park or for articulated vehicles. It is meant for people to move, noting that it is meant for the benefit of the people.
I remember also being chairman the House Committee on Works and Infrastructure. I came here alongside the SA infrastructure as well. And we saw the work that had happened almost 2 years ago. We are so glad. I am particularly excited over the fact that we've seen tremendous improvements, not just improvements, but a fantastic work. To borrow the words of one of the commentators that we watched in the documentary, he said, quality roads. And that is the watchword of Mr. Governor, Mr. Sellable, Mr. Doable, Mr. Keep It Going Able. Please, can we give him a resounding round of applause? I will not waste much time, but to say these roads, ladies and gentlemen, is not a parking space. It is not for container to be parking or articulated vehicles. It's meant for people to move along the road with. It's meant for people to benefit. Please, can we discourage? Own your roads. I speak to all residents, own your roads. Discourage parking of roads, parking of vehicles by the roadside. That is all we have to say so that people can enjoy the benefits of democracy.
The National Agency for Food, Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has shut down the infamous cemetery market in Aba, Abia State for the second time in 2 years. Described it as a hub for Africa's largest counterfeit wine and beverage cartel. Cemetery Market has been notorious for producing fake alcoholic drinks, carbonated beverages, and food products. NAFDAC's Director General, Professor Mojisola Adeyeye, in a statement today described the raid as the most decisive action in the history of the market, noting that it was a major step towards safeguarding public health and curbing the circulation of fake products in Nigeria. During the operation, over 240 makeshift factories were said to have been discovered producing counterfeit products under unsanitary conditions. She revealed that over 1,500 cartons of fake products were destroyed on site, with the total street value of the seized and destroyed goods estimated at 5 billion naira. She noted that the operation also led to the discovery of 3 warehouses stockpiling expired Hollandia yogurt for revalidation on January 22. And elsewhere, the World Bank has revealed that 45% of girls in Nigeria give birth before the age of 18. The bank's country director, Ndiame Diop, disclosed this at the National Conference on Girls' Education and Empowerment held in Abuja today. Speaking at the conference, he said over 2/3 of girls in Nigeria drop out of school before junior secondary school, while 35% are married by the age of 15 and 45% give birth before the age of 18. Represented by the World Bank Deputy Country Director Tahimu Samad, Diop stated that with collaboration among traditional and community leaders, the federal government and the 18 governors participate in the Adolescent Girls Initiative for Learning and Empowerment Project. The challenges facing girls can be addressed. Also speaking at the conference, the Minister of Education, Tunchi Alausa, noted that many girls remain out of school due to poverty, child labor, early marriage, and harmful cultural practices. The minister stressed that collective efforts remain essential in advocating for girls' education. You're watching news at 7 on Western Spring Television, and still to come. Another fuel tanker explosion rocks Niger State. We'll bring him on this when we return. Please stay with us. Mind our headlines. Police debunks a report of explosion in Sabo area of Owodeyewa in Ogun State. Federal government deports 828 illegal immigrants as part of efforts to combat irregular migration. South governments meet in Bayelsa over economic and security issues plaguing the region. And on the foreign scene, South Korean airplane catches fire, passengers and crew evacuated. Barely 1 week after a tanker loaded with fuel crashed in Niger State, killing over 100 persons, another tanker carrying 40,000 liters of fuel has crashed. Although no casualty was recorded in the crash, the driver and his motorboy suffered injuries and were taken to nearby hospitals for treatment. According to an eyewitness who gave his name simply as Abdul, the incident happened on Monday evening when the tanker had a tire burst, resulting in his crash and spilling off the 40,000 liters of fuel. The tanker was said to be heading to Kaduna from Lagos State when it lost control and crashed into a nearby drainage along the Agai-Lapai Road before exploding. The State Police Command spokesman Wasiu Abiodun, who confirmed the accident today, said the road was temporarily closed when the incident occurred. A member of the House of Representatives, Alex Ikweche, has jokingly said that his squabble with a boat driver in Abuja in October last year increased his popularity among Nigerians as the man that makes things to disappear. Honorable Ikweche, in a news chat this morning, said he has moved on from the episode and has built a friendship with the e-hailing driver, Stephen Abuwasea. Honorable Ikweche represents Aba North and South Federal constituency in the Green Chamber at the platform of the Progressive Grand Alliance, APGA. He noted that what happened was quite unfortunate, but he takes it as an avenue for him as a person to also build a relationship with the young man, adding that today they are friends. Last October, Nigerians were outraged when a video of Ikweche assaulting Abuwasea went viral. In the video, Ikweche was seen angrily confronting